Welcome to another Formlab Premier League preview. And those of you who followed our recommendations last weekend were rewarded with 6 out of 8 winners and a 51% return to level stakes. It was a weekend that saw Man United head the table for the first time, and they may well increase their lead because although they have to travel, the game on paper looks easier than those of their closest rivals, Chelsea and Man City. There are many Arsenal fans who at the start of the season thought they would be title challengers, but now consider the current team to be the poorest they've seen in many years. Although they should beat Fulham at home, with the Cottagers having lost 14 out of 20 similar games, the Gunners struggled to put QPR away 2 weeks ago and aren't to be trusted on current form. With Fulham very much an overs team this season, that is certainly a possibility, but the price is too short for us. We might have considered the half-time draw. Arsenal have had 15 of 23 at home, but Fulham have had 1 in their last 15 away, so on balance we'll leave this game alone. We took the half-time draw with Sunderland last weekend, and we'll do the same again for this fixture at a longer price. The evidence isn't quite as compelling this time because Everton are an overs team which normally goes against the half-time draw, but they have been level at the break in 11 of the last 20 against bottom half finishes. Sunderland are winless in 12 away matches, but have lost the first half in only 3. With his side struggling to even look like scoring, Martin O'Neill may take a pragmatic approach and keep it tight. We've remarked before that Norwich under Chris Hughton are scoring less than they did last season under Paul Lambert. Reading's home games have had goals with both teams scoring in all 4. So again, conflicting trends between these two teams. Interestingly, Reading are still winless, even though they've scored first in 4 of the last 5 matches. So there's certainly a trading possibility, but we'll avoid a pre-match pick. Southampton need to win home games such as this one against Swansea. In their defence, although they've lost 8 of 10, they have played all but one of the current top 9. Monday's defeat at West Brom made it 9 times they've conceded at least twice, and since the start of last season, Swansea have had over 2.5 goals in 8 of 11 away when scoring. With 9 of Swansea's last 13 matches against bottom 6 sides returning over 2.5 goals, it's a market that offers the best value. These are 2 teams who have forgotten how to win, with QPR winless in 11 and Stoke winning just 1 of the last 16. Stoke are an undergoals team at home, while QPR are an overs team on the road. We'd expect Stoke to win as QPR have lost 15 of 18 away games, but we'll avoid them until they actually start to win games. Both Wigan and West Brom are in good form currently, with the Latics toppling Spurs at White Hart Lane last weekend and the Baggies riding high in 5th. The clearest trend for this match is for Wigan to score first, which is what they've done in 5 of 6 home games against top half teams. By contrast, West Brom have conceded first in 8 of 12 visits to bottom half teams, despite losing only 3 of those games. Backing Wigan to score first is our recommendation. We reckon Aston Villa will finish in the wrong half of the table this season, and against such finishers, Man United have won 8 of the last 10, with 7 of those win-win doubles. That trend matches Villa's habit last season of losing to top half finishers, with a loss double result. So the Man United win-win double is our recommendation here. One of the reasons City won the league last season was a better home record against top half teams than their rivals. They won all 9 and have had 3 or more goals in 6 of 10 of those games. Under current management, Spurs games have seen both teams score in 8 of 10, and longer term they've had over 2.5 goals in 6 of 8 trips to top half finishes. With both teams struggling to defend, over 2.5 goals is an obvious selection. Newcastle have been particularly strong at St James's Park against opponents like West Ham, winning 5 of their last 6, whereas West Ham are travelling to a current top half team for the first time, having lost 2 of their last 4 away. Keep an eye on the team sheet though, because Demba Ba and Johan Cabaye may be missing, and that could give Sam Allardyce a better chance against his old club. Newcastle to win is our call. Liverpool have enjoyed playing Chelsea in recent seasons, but the games have predominantly produced few goals. However, the new-look Chelsea have been producing over-goal games of late, and 7 of Liverpool's last 11 trips to top 6 finishes have resulted in goals. John Terry will be back to bolster a defence that has leaked goals recently, and how he copes with Luis Suarez may determine the outcome of the match and also the goals market. There are 6 recommendations this weekend, but it's fair to say they're not quite as strong as last weekend, which produced excellent results.